for those who have no voice, for the justice of all who are dispossessed. Speak up, judge righteously, and defend the cause of the oppressed and needy. We are to speak up for the voiceless child in the womb. We're to speak up for the voiceless woman trapped in the cycle of abuse. We are to speak up for the voiceless neighbor experiencing unjust treatment by those who wrongly apply their authority.
Country living quirk number 1. When you turn up to the swimming pool, an entry is only $4. Except there's no FTOS machine, so you have to pay with cash. But you only have $3.35 cash. And so you say, I'll bring 65 cents extra next time. And they say, nope, that's fine. And they give back the 35 cents because they don't want you to be left with nothing. So then you say, I'll bring $5 next time. Until they say, no, it's fine, just go in. Country living quirk number 2. When the town only has one school and one pool, and so you turn up to the pool and there are 2 kids from school there. It's after 10:30 p.m. and I can't sleep. There are bugs everywhere. This is really bugging me. Get it? Bugging me. I can see you, Ivy. So tempted to just reach out and give that leg a little tap. I won't though. You love rockmelon, don't you, Willow? Ivy does too, but you especially, you really love your rockmelon. Very healthy piggy. This red soil makes me feel like I'm back in Bundaberg. can't believe she had a bath not that long ago, just before I left McLean. Look how dirty she is. I'm pretty sure there's meant to be a waterfall here, but because of the drought there isn't really one at the moment, but still pretty impressive to look at. I'm now at Robinson's Lookout, and thankfully there's a nice shady tree here. The door is stuck. Come on, I walked here in the heat. This map doesn't seem to have Duck Creek on it, but it has Benalbo, which is pretty close to Duck Creek. So basically this is where I've gone in order to get to Lismore. It actually took over 2 hours. There's been a nice cool change overnight. Today's only meant to get to 24 degrees instead of 30 plus, with the maximum in Lismore yesterday being 37. And tomorrow is only meant to get to 15 degrees in Duck Creek, which is less than half of yesterday's maximum. There's also meant to be some rain, although at the moment the sun is still sort of out. And there probably won't be much to vlog today, as it's just going to be a sort of stay-at-home rest day, life admin, cleaning sort of day. Nothing much exciting happening, although I will be joining virtual Connect group tonight from Sydney, hopefully. Country living quirk number 3, interrupting roosters. Well, it's great that it's raining, but it's kind of bad timing because I need to go get groceries, and it's about a half-hour drive or more in lots of potholes and windy roads. But if I don't go now, then I'm basically going to be eating eggs, cheese and oat bars for dinner and peanut butter. This is past its use by date. And I can taste that it is as well. Looks like Jasmine's been having a free bath. She's nice and clean now. I meant to mention this earlier, but I named my Connect group mug Constance, because she reminds me that God is constantly with me. I've got no power and I've got no running water, and the bird that I thought eventually made its way back outside last night is actually still here. Also, I finally finished cleaning the floors from the mess that the rooster had made. Now this bird's made a bit of a mess too, although not as much as a rooster, thankfully. I tried to pick it up and it just went like this. Tried to fly away, but it was injured. Are you a guinea pig now, are you? Once the guinea pigs aren't the smallest creatures here. Country living quirk number 4. No matter what you do, there's always some creature that somehow manages to make its way inside. I think it died while I was eating my breakfast. Now I've got to figure out what to do with a dead bird in the guinea pig playpen. What a lovely thing to wake up to on a Saturday morning. The lady who owns the Airbnb came in and picked up the dead bird and put it outside. But I still didn't really want a dead bird hanging around outside, so I had to still do something about it. Thank you. Well, I did a little bit of Christmas shopping, and I also bought myself a pair of earrings, and I actually didn't bring any earrings with me on this trip. Haven't worn earrings at all for more than 2 months, so let's see if I can get these earrings in my ears. Shout out to Sienna. She made these herself. Oh, there we go. Being a very small town, I saw quite a few kids that I taught 8 days ago, and that I'm probably going to be teaching again on Monday, Tuesday. There's actually just been a little bit of an emergency. The lady who owns the Airbnb was just outside doing some work on the property with a friend, and I was upstairs just brushing my teeth. Suddenly she called out that she was taking him to hospital. My first thought was they're having a heart attack. I spat out the toothpaste, dropped the toothbrush, raced to the door. She was already in the car with him. It's not a heart attack, but apparently he's cut his hand really badly. The closest hospital is still about half an hour away or so. I think I had a bit of a heart attack myself. Sounds like it's still a pretty serious injury though. The lady that runs the Airbnb and her friend arrived back from the hospital a few hours ago. They initially went to the local one, which would be about half an hour or so away, but they weren't able to do much there, so they actually went to one that was probably about another hour away, or about an hour and a half away from here approximately. And He's okay, but the finger is broken as well as badly cut, and he has to go back to another hospital that's even further away early tomorrow morning for surgery. Apparently when the accident happened, he was trying to fix a tractor or something like that, and then a piece fell on him. I spent most of the afternoon and the evening reading this book. I found it on the bookshelf of the Airbnb. Would recommend to every single person out there ever. Amazing is an understatement. Beautiful is an understatement. I'm about to go to work. It's currently 14 degrees, but it is meant to get to 28. Well, I've now finished work for the day. I'm about to drive back to the Airbnb, and I've got the aircon going. But this morning on the way here, I actually had the heater and the demister on for a while.